We are back with a She the People review. It is a Netflix, it's a Tyler Perry. Let's start with that. It's a Tyler Perry Netflix series, rated 4.5 on IMDb. I think I would rate it just that too, actually. I personally don't. I probably won't watch the second half of this. I really didn't like it. I watched it for the sole purpose of me finishing this review. I didn't really like it, and I feel like I didn't really like it. I started to like it just a little bit towards the end, but I was not really a fan of the storyline of what was happening, because I feel like Tyler Perry does this to all of his black leading roles. They're black, she's a black divorced politician. Why, Tyler Perry? Why can't you ever just have a story where the black woman is happy within her marriage? I just like, I feel like Tyler Perry hates black women, and that's why he writes their stories the way that he writes their stories. Like, why she gotta be a divorced politician? Why she can't be a happily married politician who just ran for senator something? What did she run for? Who just ran for senator, governor, something like that, and got it. But okay, whatever. She's a black divorced politician who goes viral for punching her daughter. She goes viral for punching her 16-year-old daughter's boyfriend in the face for disrespecting her. As she should. As she should. So because of that video, she actually ended up winning the election because she got the black vote. And obviously with her getting the black vote means that once she gets elected, she now has to do the black side of the job. And that is exactly what she is doing. So the senator that she is under is obviously a man of not color. So with that being said, she is now doing the black side of the job, as in he has her going to pig hollering contests. She's talking to church people. She's talking to the black people churches. They have her at all the urban community events. They have her at all the pep rallies. They have her at an apple orchard where the colored people were mad at her because they thought they were there for Apple products. They thought they were there for goddamn iPads, and they're there to open an apple orchard. So they get mad at her. Boom. So that leads us into the fact that she finds her driver attractive. Her driver finds her attractive, and there was a note left on a jar of jam, which was supposed to be for the senator, that had some very misleading things on it. So she ended up firing her driver because she felt as though, oh my God, this is inappropriate. You can't be flirting with me. I'm your boss, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I didn't write that. I am flirting with you, but I didn't write that. And she's like, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to fire you. With this new position comes that she has to move. So she moves into this federally appointed home for her and her family. She takes her cousin. I do not like her cousin. I don't like her cousin. Her cousin is a very ghetto, like... And this is what I mean when I say, like, Tyler Perry hates black women, because it's always a woman doing really good for herself, and then you toss in her very ghetto cousin who, like, she's so ghetto you can't take her nowhere kind of thing. And then she tags along her boyfriend, which leads us into the cast. The cast is Terry Vaughn, Dion Brooks, which is, he's actually like a Facebook comedian. He's actually funny as hell. And Jo Marie Payton, the mom, the mom from Family Matters. Tyler Perry also has her on here acting a little ghetto, and yeah. But the cousin's name is Shamika. She's ghetto in all the wrong places. Like, she's very unprofessional at work. But whatever, okay? So she's struggling to meet with the senator because obviously, like I said, he don't want nothing to do with her because in this moment he is making her feel like she has no power. No power to do anything, no power to say anything, no nothing, really. And it takes her to meet with some other black women senators who basically tell her, like, she met with one, she was really rude. But after, like, seeing through her passive aggressiveness, she just really wanted her to understand, like, you have more power than you think. It started with her telling her, like, why does your office look like this? Like, you have a budget to decorate, you have a budget to hire your own staff, blah, blah, blah. So after meeting with those politicians, it kind of gave her, it was an eye-opener. It was like, oh, okay, let me read around and see what I can actually do. So that wakes her up. That wakes her up and makes her think like, all right, cool. I do actually have some power. I do actually have some say-so. I can hire my own staff. So she does just that. She hires her own staff, bringing in some of her own friends who were lawyers, all of the other good jazz. Brought in her own staff. Fired the federally appointed staff. Get up out of here. There was something. Where is it? The press conference. So then there was a press conference for the pipeline that was supposed to be routed through these very poor neighborhoods, a neighborhood that she actually grew up in. And she's like, no, that can't happen. So that she does some research and figures out that they can actually move it 2 inches to the left where it affects the farmers and not the neighborhoods. So she says it at the press conference. She says a bunch of other things at the press conference, which kind of puts the senator on blast. Haha. Yeah. Haha. So now raises eyebrows like, oh, well then are you guys together? Are you divided? She must not know what she can do. So then later they go into the office and they get into a very heated argument because, girl, what are you doing? You out here asserting your authority in places that you should not be asserting your authority. Chill. So they get into a very R-word kind of argument, basically saying like, you do what I tell you to do. And she's like, no. And he uses the M word. And she's like, oh, okay, now I understand. Now I understand where this is going. Thanks, got it, great. They get into this argument. She leaves the office. He has a heart attack. And I guess August 14th is when we will figure out if he either croaked over or if he just had a heart attack. But either way, it looks like she's getting ready to be full-on senator. Again, like I said, this is a Tyler Perry original series on Netflix. If you like Tyler Perry, you'll like this. Like, my mom would probably love this, honestly, but I just really wasn't a fan. It was kind of hard to keep up with nothing, for real. The episodes are really short. I wasn't really a fan. Like, it's watchable. Like, it has its haha moments because Dion, the Facebook comedian, he's in it. He makes it really laughable. His suits are absolutely hilarious. But yeah, so thanks for watching. This was my Street of the People review. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. This will also be up on my YouTube channel, so make sure you go over there and watch it.